Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and people who click this video accidentally, while eating hot Cheetos at 2 a.m. Welcome to my TED Talk. And today's topic is not political, it's not religion, it's not climate change. No. Today we address a crisis far more devastating to society. It's the tragic, slow, painfully awkward decline of the WWE. Now, before you get mad in the comments and before you type, "You're just a hater" with Dorito dust on your thumbs, first off, I have no fucking thumbs. If you can't tell, I'm a fucking potato, all right? So just relax, breathe, and this comes from love, real love, the kind of love you have when you've been emotionally invested with someone or something since childhood, and now it shows up on Thanksgiving dinner wearing skinny jeans, vaping indoors, and calling your mom by her first name. That's what modern WWE feels like. I grew up when wrestling felt dangerous. I know I may look like a potato, but I've been around for a while. And when it felt unpredictable, when your parents thought it was real enough to tell you not to watch it, when wrestlers looked like they ate other wrestlers for breakfast. And now, look, half the roster looks like they should be asking me if I want oat milk in my latte. I'm just saying, they should be. And back in the day, wrestling entrances felt like gods descending from the heavens. And the Undertaker gong hit, and the entire arena collectively lost its mind. And glass shattered, and Stone Cold came marching down like he was personally offended by gravity itself. Which I get offended by gravity too, because, I've been underground all these years. But Kane's pyro, that's another thing. It made kids question their religious beliefs today. And somebody comes out dancing with glow sticks while a TikTok remix plays in the background. That's today. What are we doing? You remember when theme songs had personality? When you could hear 3 notes and immediately know who was coming out? Now half the themes sound like royalty-free gym playlist music, like generic hero theme. It's terrible. And let's talk about the characters. Wrestling used to have characters, really larger-than-life personalities. A beer-drinking redneck who stuns his boss, a dead man wizard who kidnaps people, a demon from hell, a tax-paying dentist, and somehow still made it entertaining. And now, everybody's character is happy to be here, guys. Everybody smile. Everybody high fives. Everybody say they're just grateful for the opportunity, bro. And this wrestling, not a LinkedIn post. Come on, it's wrestling. Come on. Where are the unhinged lunatics? Where are the psychos? Where are the people who look like they might actually fight a raccoon in a gas station parking lot at 3 a.m.? Because that's what wrestling used to be. It used to feel raw. It used to feel chaotic. It used to feel like anything could happen. And now everything feels sanitized, corporate, safe, like wrestling was focus group by a room full of executives who never been punched in the face and think The Rock is still the current champion. And don't even get me started on commentary. Commentary used to enhance the drama. JR screaming it out, "Oh God!" And like he'd just witnessed a murder, King losing his mind over literally anything that moved. And now commentary feels like they're reading cue cards while HR stands directly behind them holding a clipboard. Nobody reacts authentically. Everything is buzzwords. In WWE Universe momentum, opportunity, vintage. Stop saying vintage. If I hear vintage one more time, I'm powerbombing my TV, okay? I've had a fucking enough. I've had enough. And the storytelling. Oh, the storytelling. Wrestling used to be simple but effective. Good guy, bad guy stakes, emotion. You cared. Now we get storylines that feel like they were written by someone who never met a human being. Someone betrays their wrestling friend for no reason. Then 2 weeks later, they're tag team champions again, and nobody acknowledges the betrayal. The feuds, they start on Twitter and end on a random episode of Raw, and then everyone moves on like nothing happened. And championships, they used to mean something. When someone won the world title, it felt like a coronation, a life-changing moment. Now titles change hands so often that they feel like participation trophies. And you get a belt, you get a belt, everybody gets a belt. Oprah out here booking the damn show. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And can we talk about the camera cuts? Why does every match look like it's been filmed by someone who just drank 60 energy drinks and they're trying to fight off a swarm of invisible bees? Like, cut, zoom, shake, cut, zoom, shake, cut, zoom, wide shot, cut, close up. My brain isn't watching wrestling. It's buffering. And let's not pretend, let's not pretend this doesn't matter. Presentation matters, okay? And we all know presentation matters. Atmosphere matters. Crowd reactions matter. And half the time, the crowd isn't even reacting because they're confused. They're tired of or waiting for something interesting to happen. And wrestling used to make crowd noise electric. Now half the arena looks like they're waiting for the Wi-Fi password. You know what else is gone? Yeah, I'll tell you what else is gone too. Believability. I don't mean realism, because wrestling has never been fully realistic, but it used to be full of emotionally real. When someone got betrayed, it hurt. And when someone got lost, it mattered. And when someone won, it meant something. Now we get 50-50 booking where everyone wins sometimes, loses sometimes. And nobody ever feels special. You can't build stars like that. You can't create legends like that. You can't make anyone feel important if everyone is treated exactly the same. And that's not equality. That's boredom. And I know some people are going to say, well, you're just nostalgic. I'm an old potato. I know, I'm an old crusty potato. Yeah, I'm nostalgic. You know why? Because wrestling used to be better. That's why nostalgia exists. Get nostalgic for stuff that sucked. Nobody's out here, man, I really miss 2018 Raw. No, people miss the Attitude Era. People miss the ruthless aggression, and people miss moments that felt iconic. Wrestling today has moments, sure, but they feel rare. They feel accidental. Like even WWE didn't realize they created something good. And the worst part, the talent. Let's get started on the talent. The wrestlers themselves are insanely talented, arguably the more athletic than ever. These people can do things in the ring that were physically impossible 20 years ago. But instead, of building them stories around them, instead of, letting them be characters, instead of, letting them connect with the audience organically, they get handed scripts that sound like they were written by malfunctioning corporate robots, and nobody talks like that, and nobody feels like that, and nobody connects with that. And wrestling should feel dangerous. It should feel emotional. It should feel ridiculous. And in the best way, it should make you laugh, make you gasp, make you angry, make you invested. It shouldn't feel like background noise while you scroll on your phone. What the hell? And here's the thing. People really want, they want to love wrestling again. They really do. Fans aren't haters. Fans are frustrated lovers. We critique because we care. We complain because we remember how good it can be. Gonna give me a heart attack out here. I swear to God they are. And we know, we know what wrestling is capable of. When it's done right, we've seen it. We've felt it. We've lived through the eras where every Monday felt much watched. We talk about it at school, at work, online, everywhere. Now people barely know who the champions are unless they actively follow it. That's not growth. That's not evolution. That's regression. And this isn't about hating WWE. This is about holding it accountable, the legacy it built. You don't get to create the greatest moments in wrestling history and then coast on brand recognition forever. Fans deserve better. Wrestlers deserve better. The industry deserves better, because wrestling, when it's good, it's magic. It's absurd. It's beautiful. It's an emotional theater with body slams. It's Shakespeare with steel chairs. It's drama, comedy, violence, and storytelling, all wrapped up into one insane art form. And when it's bad, it's painfully obvious. So no, I'm not done with wrestling. I'm just waiting for it to remember what it's supposed to be. Louder, bigger, riskier, more emotional, more unpredictable, and more human. Because until then, we're just watching $1 million company cosplay as the thing it used to be. And that is the real main event story. That's the real main event story right there. Anyways, grab a like and a follow, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Tater out.